Hey guys, what's up? So, remember in the last video that I said that I would do like a brief description of what was going on in this video? That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be explaining like everything that important that happened. And half this video is based off the anomaly, if you know who that is, cause he went haywire. And he never really like comes out that much, so he's always just kind of like stared, you know? Yeah, so let's get it. So obviously where we left off, I crashed because of the key dweller, but we got it fixed, and it seems like everything's alright. There was more blocks being placed around, like down there, and obviously I forget what mod that it was called again. I have not played on the world in a while. There's the boiled one that appeared. Me just staring at him. There he is. And remember last episode, we actually got our gun, but we did not get our ammo left. In this episode, we actually got enough ammo. Said the anomaly was a big part of this mod, like in this episode specifically, because he was, I don't even know how to explain it. Just look. And for me, sometimes spawns, but and of course I die. At this point in time, it becomes daytime, and of course I am so happy. I love the daytime. It's the only good time, and we get enough to make the 9mm bullets, and we are finally able to have the gun. And look at these animations. It just looks so good, dude. Especially the reload animations, gotta love it. I really wanted to shoot this thing, but I needed something to shoot. But look how cool that gun looks, and there's like so much more. So it comes to this point that I realized that the boiled one is really like screwing around. Like it's not just like uncommon anymore. Like it's becoming more common and more common. There's his effect again. I'm wondering where he's at, but I don't really know. And he appears right there. Look at that. Oh my god, that is a crazy animation. Look at that, dude. And of course, why I had the gun mod is not to be overpowered, because even some of these guns are not even overpowered. Look at my man. Jesus. And I was like, at this point, I'm gonna die, right? At this point, I'm already trying to figure out how to get a freaking M4. But, of course, I have to get more materials with that. And of course, while I'm mining, freaking boiled one comes up to me. I remember at this point, I was really, oh my god. Like I think everything was happening at once, and I was just like actually very scared. Especially when the boiled one got me, that like I remember like being very scared at that. This is when I realized that this is more than just an entity that just spawns. Look at what this man does. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Look at this dude. And look at that. I have never seen that. So I logged back on the server, and no, it didn't crash. I didn't have to do anything. And look, everything is back to normal, and of course the boiled one is right behind me. I pull up my gun, obviously. See if the boiled one gets killed if I shoot at him. But if I'm being honest, that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen in a horror mod before. This dude flew around, made multiple clones of himself, and then crashed my game with a weirded ass message. But as you can see, this pistol was not enough, and I did not have that much ammo left. And he just kept following me. And at this moment I realized that he is becoming more powerful and more common. Look at that. Dog, he's not... Look at that. He wasn't making any noises when he was doing that. He just stared. And he does that for so long. See this dude stares for so long. And he's just standing there. Look at that, dude. Look at that animation. I love whoever made this mod, because, like, I've never seen that before in a horror mod. It's just too interesting what the anomaly does. So you just keep staring. Once I have enough materials to make me a site, I go and try to make me a site. And as soon as I make a site, I try to put it on the gun. But it says I don't have any scopes. So it was weird, right? And then I was like, what the heck's going on? And then I actually checked it. And then as I'm going, this dude sucks me up in my house. Look at that animation. I wasn't even scared. I was just like shocked of how cool it was. Dude. And then I finally had enough to get me an actual scope. Look at that. And now this dude's trying to get after me. See, he pulls me in again. It's crazy. I'm like, I can't get out, so, you know? Bro splatters everywhere and flashbangs my screen. I head into the water. And when I head into the water, I see this. I'm wondering what the heck is that? As I'm getting closer, I'm wondering what it is, and look at that. That's crazy, dude. And it wasn't the 2D image, and you know I have to go up there. I have to check what that is. But as I was about to go and grab some wood, this dude freaking appeared, and it's the anomaly, dude. It's normal. Everything was normal. There wasn't nothing wrong about it. Just out of the ordinary. I'm not getting that. And I checked one of these because I feel like I've never seen this. And look, it has ores. I think that's world generation because I don't think it's in the base game, but it's so cool. I'm exploring, and of course the dude who's up my ass is the damn anomaly. Look like he's still chasing me, and there's another entity, but I really did not care. The anomaly was fast, and at one point, he kills me. So as I'm going out, looking around as usual, trying to make sure there's nobody there, this damn entity appears. I'm surprised he didn't chase me, and then the knocker chases me. I'm like, this is a good time. I killed the knocker. The only entity I was able to kill besides... Actually, no, I killed the Apollyon, but he was in the game when I added him. But either way, that was like, I was so happy, and he dropped an axe. That was just so cool for me. I decided to run away, maybe go exploring again, because that was fun, right? Dude appears again. Come on, bro. And the thing is, I wanted to shoot him, but I knew, like, if I were to shoot him, the boiled one is so fast, he can easily get me if I just stand there for a second. So I didn't shoot more creepers to get more gunpowder for bullets. The next gun was going to be not the Golden Deagle, it was going to be the M4. And we don't talk about that. And I decided to go in my strip mine instead of going into the cave because I did not want to keep dying. I decided to get oak for my for this part because I know like it's just sticking out. It's like not good. Oh yeah, I'm going back to the village for something. I remember the old house. Y'all remember this? The old house. All the white faces blocks would always come with a rose. And then we end the episode. I said episode. Oh my god. We end the episode off with looking at the other guns and then deciding to go with the carbine. Right? Is that what I do? Right? Yeah, I get the carbine. I finally got the carbine. Look at the gun. Look at this dog. What is this mod? This is so cool, dude. I'm sorry that you guys did not see this, but luckily it wasn't the episode I was talking about. I think it's the next episode that I was talking about, because I don't think that had any audio either. I'm not sure. But sorry about this skimmed way, but I just want to show you what I have progressed throughout this and what I have done. And that half the freaking video was just an anomaly. And I'm back, and since episode 5 got muted, I also had episode 6, and look how much hour content that was. Same thing happened. It got muted. So now you're having episodes 5 and 6 combined because I screwed up. And now I got it fixed. Soap? I said soap. Anyway, why I'm giving you both of these is because episode 6 was mostly me exploring. So let me show you that. So at this point I added a texture pack that made like zombies look so different, look like actual like Walking Dead zombies, so that's why they would look different. And I think in episode 2 it was, there's the boiled one, in episode 2 we went and explored the old corrupted village that Whiteface made, and we saw that possessed villager. I want to go back to see what it was all about again. I want to go back to my old traces. I went back to this place, if you remember, very first episode we went here to, and I got killed. And remember the H on the first island that I thought was spelling Herobrine, where we met the second village? It was covered in that red obsidian. We got E. Herobrine. See? Told you it was gonna be Herobrine. It's adding up. And I just wrote it in the chat because I thought something would happen. I found a mine shaft, and I forgot I installed a mod that makes it like revamped completely. So look at these new entrances. And then I realized at this point, yeah, I'm gonna die because I went to a cave spider spawner. Of course, this dude's sad with me. He's not even looking at me because of how embarrassing that was. I go outside and look at that. I don't even know what mod this is, but it was following me, and I was like, bro, this thing's gonna jump scare me. I didn't know what it was gonna do. And of course I guessed it jump scared me, and I shot it. and I picked up something called corruption. At this point, I'm making new armor because mine is like pretty much almost broken. I just really wanted to make armor. I was gonna make something about my guns, but instead I didn't. Then Discman popped up. I really want to know what's up with him. I don't know what's up with him. And then of course it turned night as I'm talking about him too. I think I was just another zombie. And then listen closely. And I believe after that, I think the boiled one appeared. No, but Herobrine did. It was weird. And I know you guys can hear this, but remember the volume warning I gave you last episode? It was as loud as that. It was like bloody screaming. It finally became morning. I'm about to go head out to go venturing again. Let's go. Yippee. Whiteface. No! This dude. I'm trying to shoot the glass, but it keeps appearing. I couldn't shoot him at all. So I explored more and more. Oh my god, I remember this. So as I was like over here seeing the blue trees, I was like, Jesse, we need to cook.
Yo, I'm really sorry, okay?
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
At this point, it was becoming sunset. It's just like too beautiful not to look at that. And I come across this. But if you look really closely, there is something right there. And I don't know what that is. And I'm going to it, and I really want to know, like, I want to get there up immediately. I don't want nothing killing me, because I want to know what that thing does. I've never seen it. Right? And then I found this. I found the shack, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I would sleep in it, but I also went so far, I forgot where my home is. See a weather skull? Of course I have to take that. At this point, I gathered enough wood. I finally make it to the top. And as soon as I make it to the top, there's no one there. This is one of my favorite parts of this episode. Herobrine comes, and of course I'm gonna look at him. Right? But he just keeps teleporting. And I'm like, okay, come on Herobrine, let's go on a trip. Let's go on a trip, Herobrine, come on. Let's go together. We're gonna go on a date. Do you want anything? That's literally what I said. I hit him. I turn off my shaders to get farther render distance, and I found this. This was crazy. It was coal blocks, and of course I had to take those. This is like a haunted house. There was gravestones. I digged it up, and there was actual bones. It's crazy. And there was some useful stuff in there, I'm not gonna lie. And then I heard the boiled one. And you know how the plot twists work. There's always something that big happens. I wanted to keep exploring. I wanted to explore as long as I went. I actually wanted to explore inside. But this freaking dude appears. Bro gets me.